Hello everyone! Welcome to the weekly dev stream for Super Dungeon Designer. Took a break last week, but we're back and we've got an exciting update today. So I'm excited to jump in and start designing some dungeons, and we're going to test out a new feature. We have editable text in the game now. You can place down different signposts and actually put text on them. You can also link to them in order to trigger the text to appear. So some really cool stuff with that. We're going to play around with it and have some fun. Hey Matt, hey Thomas. Thanks for swinging by. Happy Friday, y'all. So let's jump right on into it. And first I just want to show off what we have, and then we'll play around and actually make some levels and have some fun with it. So under decor here, and hang on, let me turn my camera off for a second. So under decor over here, the gravestones were already there, but now you can actually add text to them. And we have this new signpost. And I believe there is a stone marker too. We might not have that in the game yet. Yeah, we don't have that in yet, but there's... Oh no, wait, it's a variant. There we go. Yeah, so the sign has two variants. We have the wooden signpost, and then there's also the stone marker. So pretty exciting stuff. Let me come back here. Hello, it's me. I'm back. So let's put a few of these down, and we'll play around with them. So they can go either on a wall. You'll get a wall version, or they can go on the ground. And that's the same for all of these. And you could put them on any kind of wall. It doesn't matter what direction the wall is facing. And you'll notice this little speech bubble here. And on hover, you can see it kind of changes. Let's zoom in a little. Kind of changes, which is nice. And when you click on it, you'll get a text box, and you can write in that text box. And now when I hit play, you can delete the 3 dots too. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is brand new, hot off the presses, like just got in the game today. So this is the first time I'm even really testing this out. Like I fired up a build earlier today and played around a little, but pretty exciting. So when you interact, which is the E key, you can see it pop up, and yeah, I forgot to delete the dots. So some pretty cool things here, obviously, that you can do. You can leave clues for the player. You can add some narrative to the game. Dots probably shouldn't be there in build mode. Yeah, I don't think we really need them. That was just to have so that, like, if you click on it, yeah, like this, and there's nothing on it, it would just pop up the dots. Yeah, so pretty exciting. The amount of text you can put right now, we have it limited to, I think, 44 characters. So you can write about this long here in the text. So right about there. And this was kind of intentional. We're thinking we don't want big, long paragraphs. We want this to be used as a way to give a little bit of narrative, give a little bit of, clues, things like that. I think it gets kind of crazy if you've got big, long paragraphs you've got to read in the dungeon. So we just want it to be short little texts. But if you want more than one, you can put down as many as you want. So that's where we're at on it right now. We're still playing around with the text length, though, the character limit. So that's kind of still in flux. We'll see what feels good and what feels right. Right now, that's kind of where we're at on that. But yeah, you could do a lot of really cool stuff. So like, let's say, I've got a fountain down here. And I come in this room. Oops. Deleting's a little tricky right now because of the text boxes. We'll probably want to make it so if you're deleting, you can delete over the text box. So let's put down a wall sign here. We'll have it say something like, water holds the key. And then, we'll put like some pits over here. So like you can't really get to the fountain, and you probably wouldn't normally. But then there's an invisible block here. It spawns a key. This is just a really basic example, but like, oh, I'm in this room, I don't know what to do. Hey, here's a sign. It says water holds the key. Well, there's a fountain down there. Oh, cool. So yeah, it can give some context clues to the player, which is pretty neat. But you could also, have some fun and make some narrative, right? So you could have something where, there's this blob in the room. And there's a sign and it's like, do not kill the blob. He's invincible. Or no, he's immortal. Did I spell immortal right? That's a new problem, is you can spell things wrong. There's no spell check. I think I spelled immortal right. And then what's kind of neat, what's really neat, you can link to signs to trigger the text. So, right, we'll go slide. You fool. I'm immortal. Okay. And then when you kill the slime, it's going to trigger that text. Wait, there we go. And it'll open the door. Okay, let's see if this works. I haven't tried linking at all yet. Do not kill the blob. He's immortal. Okay. There we go. You fool. I'm immortal. Oh yeah, I did spell immortal wrong because now that I see it the other way. Okay. Anyway. So pretty cool. The text popped up at the bottom of the screen, and then we could do something like, the blob's back in this room. He's got some friends. And you could have him troll you through the dungeon and like tell a little story, and every time you kill the blob he just respawns, and Yeah, and it should work with, you know, like the invisible blocks. So we could have the invisible block, trigger text, like. Don't go this way. You love Immortal Slime? Yeah. the hero we didn't know we needed. Don't go this way. And then in theory, if we do a repeatable one, it should keep showing the text. Let's see if that's a thing. Curious to see how that works. Okay, nice. You fool, I'm immortal. So pretty cool, but there's other cool things you can do, right? Like we could make a choose your own adventure game. Let's see, how do we want to do this? You enter the musty dungeon. You notice. Let's see. Head north to... Okay. So we're gonna need to do this in stages. So head north to battle. Head east for a puzzle. Hey Phantom Triforce, what's going on? You can link from one sign to the next. Oh, nice. You enter the musty dungeon. Head north to battle. Head east for a puzzle. And then, you know, I can have a bunch of enemies in here. Have a puzzle over here. Let the player kind of like choose which way they want to go, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go to our endless dungeon. And we will delete this final, well, we're gonna delete the end tile. And we'll put a sign up. And it will say what kind of clue can we give the player? The text bubble can get cut off when using the wall versions, so keep that in mind. Oh, yeah. Okay, we'll pull that down for now then. So we'll put it in the middle of the room. Okay. Difference between the two colors? Nothing, just cosmetic. And you can do gravestones too. You can put text on them. Actually, yeah, let's do a gravestone because we haven't shown that yet. Behind the seat of the king, a secret lies. We're going to put a throne here. I think you can walk behind those, right? Yeah, language moderation is something that we'll definitely need. We found a pretty nice profanity filter that I think is going to work well. Still looking into it, but we're going to have something in there. The question is whether we have it by default or whether it's something that just gets applied when you try to upload your level. But yeah, either way, we'll have some moderation. Okay, yeah, you can go behind throne. So what I want to do... I want to make it so like when you... Yeah, let's do this. Actually, let's put this like over here, so you have to check it. Okay. Yeah, that's too obvious. Like we're gonna go back to our old reliable off-screen warthog trick here. So probably not off screen. Let's go one more. That maybe off screen. We'll see. We'll find out. Okay, and then we'll have that. And the warthog. Can't remember the warthog range. We want it to be so it only triggers here. Let's play around with it. Not only does James have to think about mechanics now, but also narrative and worlds. Yeah, and words. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. Chewie agrees. Okay, so that was too close. Just go back a couple. Okay, perfect. Yep. So we have a locked door here. And we can fancy up this room a little bit. Some candles, some statues. Actually, well, yeah, that's fine. We'll leave that there. Wonder if bombable walls that look like regular walls could be used with text clues like this. Yeah, that's not a bad idea now. You know, before it was kind of like, eh, why do that? Because then it's just you gotta bomb random walls. But yeah, now, I mean, you could leave a clue. Be cool. And I know the player can't see it, but clean this up just to do it. New Super Dungeon Designer slogan. Be cool, leave a clue. Yes. Yeah, we really wanted to be careful because, like, a lot of times good design comes from restraints, right? Like, you could be a lot more creative when you have some restraints on like what you can do. So we didn't want like a big wall of text. Like even adding text at all felt a little weird because it's like weren't too sure if that would ruin the experience a little bit, you know. But I think being able to leave little clues will be really nice, you know. And if you don't want to use them, you don't have to. So it's going to be really cool. Okay, so let's see how this room feels. So we come in, can't trigger it from here, and you're like, oh man, what do I do? I can't move these statues. I can't, I don't even have a sword. I can't break these candelabras. Oh, here's a grave. Maybe I can interact with it. Oh, a clue. Behind the seat of the king, a secret lies. What could it mean? Maybe if I go behind this throne. Nice. The invisible block conundrum from Mario Maker. Yeah, exactly. Alright, this is a cool room. I like it. The other thing we do run into is localization, right? If we might need you know, if we go and release the game in multiple territories, we might need a language label on the dungeons if they use any of this. But that's something that we'll look into. Yeah. Actually, let's make another room. I want to play around with the linking a little bit. So yeah, you can link from... I'll have Google Translate open on one tab. Yeah, there you go. Just hold Google Lens up to your screen at all times. It'll translate for you. Okay. Let's do this. We're gonna have that. This is gonna be our text room. So, just curious what happens here. I'm pretty sure you can link from a text box when you finish reading this. The orb will light. Oh. Orb. Just curious to see how this works here. When you finish reading this, orb. So the way that the text boxes work, when you go to read them, new STD slogan, orb. When you go to read them, if you don't press anything, it'll stay up on screen. When you go, once you press a button and like go to walk away, it stays up for a little bit and then disappears and then triggers whatever it's linked to. So that way you have time to read it, react, read it at your own pace, and then it'll trigger the link once the text disappears. No, that was a regular orb, but yeah, let's try it with a repeating one. Phew. So yeah, presumably this should turn off now when I read it again. Okay, interesting. So when you interact with it, that's curious. That's actually kind of neat. You can do that, like just keep triggering it. Because the previous message closes and then reopens, yeah. Signs are now switches, yes. Okay, so when you interact with it, You interact with it, it doesn't light up. But then when you interact with it again, it triggers the link. Yeah. It seems like it should only be, I think, when the text goes away, right? Not just when you interact with it, maybe? Come here. Come here. There you go. Because it's all about you. Okay. Maine Coons are chatty cats, and if you start talking, they just want to be involved in the conversation. So. It's triggering on high, but it's always hiding it even if already hidden. Yeah. So yeah, minor thing. But that's why we test. So, kind of a fun thing you could do, right? You could have a boss, you know, once we get bosses in the game, at the end of the dungeon, and have him, like, talk to you throughout the dungeon until you get to him, you know? Be like, "Mwahaha, we'll try to defeat these enemies," and then spawn in the enemies, right? Like... You made it this far, huh? Well, hope you like bats, sucker. Alright, let's see if that does what I'm thinking. Grr, you made it this far, huh? Well, hope you like bats, sucker! Ah! Super Dungeon Designer, bat sucker. So now we're gonna put the bats in a group. Boop, 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 boop. We're going to delete some links. Whoops, one too many. Okay, so step here triggers this text box. That text box finishes, triggers that one, triggers the bats. Bats are defeated, triggers this text box, which then triggers Blizzard time. We'll group them up too. I was imagining a sign that says, "Do not read this sign on penalty of death," and then have it spawn a bunch of enemies. Nice. How would you know unless you read it? Exactly. Defeated my lizards. I'm so mad. I'll open up a room. I'm so mad. I'll open the door. And then we'll have a door up here that you can link to. Okay. Give the player a sword. So we come through the locked door. Grr, you made it this far, huh? Well, hope you like bats, sucker! My bats! Grr, lizard time! So, there's going to be a lot of humor in the game now, which is awesome. I am really excited for the next playtest to see what people come up with. I like having an explanation as to why a locked door would mysteriously open upon defeating all the enemies. Yeah, right? You defeated my lizards! Preview for next playtest, yeah, right. I'm so mad I'll open the door. Okay, cool. This room is perfect. Okay, and then in this room, there will be a sign, and it will say, "Nice job. Walk north for..." Actually, here, we're going to say, "Nice job. Walk north." Or here, we'll just say up. Yeah. That's right, Chewy. Walk up for... Alright, get down. Meow. Walk up for more health. Walk right for gold. And then treasure chests here. One's got a heart. One's got 100 gold. And when you walk in both of those rooms, it will close the door behind you, so you can't go back and get the other one. Oh wait, other way. Or I guess we don't even have to do this. We can just think from these, right? There we go. Oh, all these graves have words on them now. So I guess that's the only downside is now, like, if you were trying to just put down a grave to be decorative, the player's going to want to check every single one, right, to see if there's text on it. So that's a little bit of a downside. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Have the action button pop up or whatever. The little E, just like you do for unlocking a door. Or opening a treasure chest. Could have different colors as well, one for decorative, one for text. Just like the statues. Yeah, that could work too. I think having the prompt though is a good idea as well. There's no reason not to have it, right? I mean, the player needs to know how to interact, just like with treasure chest. Weathered sign with faded text, that could be cool. Trying to think if there's anywhere cool in here we could put some text. Let's put a clue in this room. We're gonna say up here. And all. When all are pushed, the treasure appears. And then, you don't want to give too many clues because you want, you want your secrets to be secrets, right? So, but a clue here and there, or for like a puzzle where it makes sense to have a clue, I think is good game design, but you don't want to go overboard, right? Like, you don't want to be like, defeat all the enemies to unlock a treasure. Like, no, like just let the player try and defeat all the enemies, right? Prompt should always pop up for signs, but only appear for tombstones if something has been written on it. So that's the thing that we were talking about, Matt. So if we don't do that, then if a player tries to use tombstones as like a decorative element, the player's going to go around and try to interact with every single tombstone, So I don't know if we need to solve that problem, but it's just something worth noting. Could have a text pop up when you spawn the lizard men in the gold room. Ah, yeah, that's a cool idea. I like that. Okay, that's cool. Good suggestion. I like that. I don't think we need a clue here. The idea is kind of like figure it out. You're getting bombs, use them. Yeah, this room is fine. Joke is on you. I wanted to be in the pit. Oh, shoot. I'm out of space. Okay, so for this one, we'll go to there, but we want this to be when the lizard is killed. And we're just gonna do it for these three, because this one technically you can kill without it going in the pit. I think we should change that too. When you're linking, you can click on the text box. We should make it so you can't, because it's kind of hard to link around it. Same with like erasing and all that. Yeah, or moving, stuff like that. I think this room could actually use a clue. This one's a little cryptic, and we haven't taught the player that they can stand on these. So let's give a clue. I think that's the one thing, like, it's good to give a clue if you haven't taught the player how to do something, right? Something like... tread. Why are there key symbols on the floor? Yeah, honestly, like that would actually be it. Tread upon that you wish to obtain. We had text and James becomes a poet. Yeah, right. You can kind of break the fourth wall too, which is kind of fun, right? Like you can be like, hey, thanks for playing my dungeon. Sorry, this room. Sorry, this room is kinda crazy. But hope you're having fun. Please. Oh, you know what? People are gonna beg for upvotes. I didn't even think of that. People are gonna be like, please upvote my level. I wonder how bad that's gonna be. Comment, like, and subscribe in the first room, yeah. That's another issue too, right? We might get spam, right? Like, visit my website at... But I think that's the kind of thing that the report button is for, right? Like, people playing the level will be able to report it and say, you know. So yeah, like, here, this room's kind of a problem, right? Because, like, if I'm a player, I'm going to want to check each and every one of these gravestones to see if there's a clue. So, like, now that makes me not want to put graves in here. Hot single dungeons in your area. Begging for upvotes will only make me downvote it. Yeah, that's... Honestly, that's fair. Yeah. I mean, there's other things you can certainly do to make it a trash level, so I guess it's not, it's a problem that kind of sorts itself out. Okay. I'll put some text in here. This room, invisible floors, that's fine. We've got the arrows. Can you link from a checkpoint? I think you can, right? Yep, you can. Cool. Yeah, I couldn't remember either. It's crazy that we're at that point where like we can't even remember what's in the game. Okay. No, does it work? Yeah, good question. I guess we'll find out. The over-engineered room. Okay. I'm gonna save and let's play through this real quick. Okay, I thought I added text to the beginning for some reason. I didn't. Okay. Alright, let's see. When all are pushed, the treasure appears. Checkpoint linking function looks like function. Link from checkpoint. Oops. Okay, it's just gold up there. I'm gonna leave that. Gotta make sure I kill these guys with the lantern, because I think our bug is still in the game with the ghost. Actually, let's see if... Still an issue. Okay, well, able to kill that one at least. Container. Gold. Take this guy out, grab the key. Okay, so we're gonna spawn the lizards on purpose. You're supposed to go around in this room and loop around, avoid the skull tiles. But we've got our link set up, so let's see. Let's get him. Very cool. The timing with the text and the firing was nice. Yeah, that was awesome. Oh yeah, there's another sound effect we need is when you put a bomb down, the sizzling for the wick. I'm gonna find something. Don't have that in yet. I don't know if that's in the list. I'll have to check. Oh yeah, the next timer should pause when the game does. So when you enter the menu or grab a special item. Oh, okay. Alright, we'll test that out in a sec here. Hey, it's not so bad down here. Okay, cool. So yeah, the text stays up if you go into the menu, so that's cool. Okay, so I come in this room and I'm like, oh man, what do I do? How do I get this key? Tread upon that you wish to obtain. Well, I see these key symbols on the floor. I think I stepped on both of those. Make sure that stays up. Cool. Oh, there we go. Good thing that text was there to give me a clue. Hey, thanks for playing my dungeon. Sorry this room is kind of crazy. I hope you're having fun. As I die. That's great. I'm out of arrows. That. Well. What am I missing? Over here. Okay, we'll go in here. Nicely done, adventurer. Like, comment, and subscribe for more Fungeons. Ah, it did not work. Okay, so linking from a checkpoint is not implemented. I think it probably should be. That's probably a nice feature. Being able to trigger stuff when you step on a checkpoint. I like actually kind of using the stool as a shield. All right, let me rearrange these items here. Okay. Okay. it's kind of a dumb room, honestly. I should probably change that. Behind the seat of the king, a secret lies. What could that mean? Oh, you hadn't seen the statue room yet? Oh yeah, you weren't here for that stream. Yeah. Not a crazy one. Just a fun little room. Well, I've lit all the torches. I don't know what to do. Okay, so you can interact from behind. I think that's fine. Who's to say that it's not also written on the back of the tombstone, right? I mean, it could be. Behind the seat of the king, secret lies. Oh, nice! Grr, you made it this far, huh? Well, hope you like bats, sucker! Very dutiful sign makers, yes. My bats! Grr, lizard time. You defeated my lizards? I'm so mad I'll open the door. Nice job. Walk up for more health. Walk right for gold. Oh, interesting. Okay, so then when you trigger it again, it shows the first text above and then the second one below. Oh, you already fixed that. Okay, never mind. Nice. I'm gonna go for the health. Okay, I do want to see actually what happens when there's text on screen and you end the dungeon, so... Oh, wait. Okay, copy paste doesn't work. Group all those together, and then we're going to link here, but we're going to say any. So if any of these are stepped into, it will trigger the link. And we're just going to play this back to back. Oh. Okay, game's freezing. Interesting. So I think it's trying to play too many of these. We're getting some... That was crazy. It like almost crashed. Well, I guess that's a good thing we tested that. This was the setup. So I have, this is set as an any. So as I walked through each of these, it triggered all these text boxes over and over again. And that seemed to make it go nuts. Yeah. Let me see. I want to break these two links. Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna break all those. Let's see if it does it with just like stepping on one of them, like into another, into one thing of text. Okay, no. So it's the multiple that seem to be causing it. Oh, yep, it crashed. Okay, hopefully it's saved. I think I saved recently. We crashed the game! It saves when you hit the play test. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're good then. We got all this. Yeah, interesting. Now, it started lagging like when I walked into the first one. Oh, maybe not. Second one. Okay. Okay, so it does stay up on the screen, which honestly actually kind of cool. You can, you know, just like leave a message up on the dungeon complete screen for the player. Like, I think that's kind of neat. So yeah, let's see. Is it related to the link? So what happens if... What happens if you link to multiple sides? Ah, okay. It just did ones and then B's. But I gotta test this with your linking fix, because that's gonna change things, I think. You show a message that completes the active message, activating its link. So yeah, I guess if you were making a dungeon this way and you wanted to show all these, this just wouldn't be a best practice. You would want to link from each sign to each sign, right? Wonder if we should not let the player link to more than one sign or something, because it won't display them both anyway. So like if you're already linked to a sign, you can't link to another one or something, like from the same sign. Oops, I stepped in the thing. Oh, I crashed it. I crashed it. Oh wow, okay, so I got some weird slowdown just from need to not have it activate if the same text message is already on screen. Okay. Yeah, I got some weird slowdown just from this. I didn't even touch the grouped one. This one's kind of weird though, because I have it like linked to here and to here. Where's the last link? Oh, it's in this room, duh. Okay. Yeah, I'll test it with the fix. Because yeah, maybe that solves it. Yeah, the on-screen countdown's kind of cool. Wait, what? Oh. Whoops. There we go. You have until the count of 5 to leave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh God! That was awesome. I forgot we changed the warthogs, right? So that they actually, like, attack you now. Because there was a while where, like, their range wasn't quite set right for, like, where they could detect you. Yeah. Oh God. I did it with half a heart. Oh, you fixed the checkpoint. Nice. Awesome. Okay, I'm actually going to leave this in here so that we can remember to... So yeah, let me bring that back. Oh, never mind. I deleted that a while ago. So don't forget to test this. Oh, have them say different things? Yeah, good idea. Please don't crash. Yeah. All right, cool. We will test that out next time. But yeah, I think we're going to call it there for tonight. Big thanks to anybody that hung out. Put the player back there and then save. Thomas, Matt, appreciate you swinging by. Phantom Triforce, always good to see you. Anybody else lurking in the chat? Thanks for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, appreciate the view. Hope you're excited for the game. We stream every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time to give updates on how the game's coming along. And we have a Discord channel, link to that down below. You can wishlist the game on Steam right now. We do open playtests every couple of months. We just finished one up, but we'll have another one here probably end of January. So stay tuned for that. And thanks all. Really appreciate everyone coming by. Always, always, always appreciate the support for the game. And I'm going to play us out with the trailer. Hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. And we will see you next week. Thanks all.